everybody, I'm Nick, and welcome to another VHS Plays video of Super Metroid. Last time we actually got a decent bit of Meridia down, but due to tape limits I did have to cut that episode a little shorter. But now, I've got plenty of time to clean everything up. So let's go ahead and get back where we left off. Do a little speed booster nonsense to get over here as we shoot some more Metroids, and we have more grapple point walls to deal with. Boy, how fun. Luckily, I won't have to be dealing with very much wall jump nonsense for much longer. But for now, let's just go ahead and use that grapple to get up here. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention the grapple beam instantly kills the Metroids. So yeah, we have a bunch of swinging around to do. It's not the most exciting thing in the world, so let's just go ahead and keep spinning around, shooting Metroids in the face, and swinging around to get to where we need to be. Because thank you, Grapple Beam. Thank you very much for being an absolute pain in the rear to use, because man, is trying to be precise with this thing obnoxious, to say the least. Yeah, that took me multiple tries to get right. Let me just say that right then and there. And per usual, we do not like door animations, so we're just going to take care of that. Unfortunately for you this time, I don't really have any gags for save runes, but oh, I was already full. So how about we go ahead and keep busting through doors? You know, there is something to those spikes, I will say. But for now, let's not deal with that and go over here and reveal a missile tank that's just hidden over here for some reason. Yeah, those spikes I was talking about a second ago, they're actually fake. Yeah, and actually, our next major boss is actually right down here, so let's go ahead and super missile the door down and then get moving. For you, I will leave your door animation. And I want to burst these open as quickly as possible. Because reasons. And I think I forgot to blow the other one up, so unless it was already open, in which case I don't have to care. Ah, you little babies. Give me your mama so I can take care of this. I believe you were called Dragon, I believe it is. I need you to latch on to me. And if there's one thing I don't like, it's fighting this thing normally. And if I've got a particular little gag, I like fighting it about as much as I like playing this one Batman video game with a controller that doesn't allow me to use the punch button. Look, I just had this video footage of me just jumping on enemies, and I thought it was absolutely hilarious, and I needed to share it. But yeah, that's about as much fun as fighting this normally is. Because nowadays, I just go for this quick kill here. Yeah, this is just a thing that exists, and it instantly kills the boss. I love that it exists. It's like you didn't even need to know that you could actually blow those up, but you can. And by doing such a thing, you get a quick boss fight. And I love them for actually putting this in the game. But anyway, let's get our reward. The space jump! And luckily, if you've played Metroid 2, The Return of Samus on Game Boy, you would know that game's space jump is particularly finicky. And I dropped that power bomb just because my memory's failing me, and I don't remember where. And it's basically, I don't remember where all the power-ups are. And now I can just say, screw all of this nonsense. We can just space jump away. It's like these first few areas are a case of, hey, you want to get used to your new space jump? Here, have these rooms. Although, let's be real, there's actually not that much more to the game we gotta do. We do have one other pickup to go and get, but yeah, we're finally looping back around this way now that we've killed the boss. And once more, I bonk my head because I'm an idiot. But now, because we killed the boss, we can actually finally go into this door over here. It was probably very much possible to not need the space jump to get over here, but the door's locked anyway, so fine. I'll do it manually, I guess. Now, I still have some trouble with the space jump because it feels like it functions very similarly to the wall jump. Like you're infinitely wall jumping in open air. Anyway, once again, we have these space pirates we couldn't take care of before. But now we have the plasma beam. The plasma beam shreds right through these pink space pirates. And unfortunately for us, we can no longer combine it with the spacer beam. You have to pick between spacer or plasma. You pick plasma because it does the most amount of damage in the entire game. I wonder if I just one-shot these things if I didn't have the ice beam turned on all the time. Ah, well, it's something I forget I just leave on, just because ice beam is generally very useful for platforming and stuff. But yeah, now that we have this, we can finally start, you know, wandering around to places. You don't need to do this, but I just find it funny because I think this is like the only area that these creatures even appear in the entire game. Yeah, I believe, you know, I forget if they're like a mollusk or something. Anywho, they push you back and they try to hurt you. But I'm able to squeeze my way past them. And for me, the only thing that's through here is a missile recharge station. Oh. But yeah, at this point, Meridia's pretty much done. It's just pickup cleanup, so we have another one of these, and for whatever reason, I glitched the charging up sound effect to keep playing until I get to the bottom of here. But yeah, there's 2 more power-ups over here that we've got to get, because we got yet another missile tank. Come on, me. Get the footage moving. And then we have this section over here, which will be hiding a power bomb tank. And unfortunately for me, I kind of screwed this one up, and I gotta go back while curled up in a ball so we can get through the gap and get ourselves this power bomb. And with collecting this power bomb, it's time to clean up all the other power-ups that I missed the first time around. This one you can do the instant you have the gravity suit, because all you need to do is charge up that speed booster and run through some walls. And the water is the only thing that's really stopping you, so there's this energy tank right here. And then there's this hidden room right here I could have done pretty much at any point I had super missiles. So let's just get rid of these guys over here. Because it's not hard to actually get up over here. And all you really need to do is chuck a super missile at this hole right here. So let's go ahead and take care of that. And I wonder if this is the earliest possible power bomb you could get in the game. I should play this again and see. Oh yeah, I also forget this missile tank over here, because the game developers are very rude and hide a missile tank behind where this reserve tank should be. Thanks, guys. But yeah, we're basically cleaning up all these missile packs that I didn't have before. You can get this missile pack anytime you have power bombs, so... Oh yeah, it's also easier to go and grab it when you have the spring ball, because otherwise you'd have to drop bombs to get yourself up there. This was a missile tank I missed way earlier when I was going through this passage, because I forgot exactly where it was, and I also missed this one too, that was just hiding here for no reason. Thanks, guys. Also near a reserve tank. That's actually kind of funny thinking about it now. But now we can actually get on with the plot, you know what I mean? So let's go ahead and power bomb through this door. And now I'm just gonna go showing off whatever's over here just because I can. Hi, Ridley. We're coming for your ass now. And yes, If you are acutely aware of totals, we are almost completely full on super missiles, which we're actually going to be taking care of very soon. But first, saving the game. But now, we can actually get down to Lower Norfair. Ah, familiar music. Especially if you've played Metroid Prime, because this is where it came from. But yeah, we'll see this music piece again in other Metroid games. I like it. It's cool. What's not cool is some of the nonsense that Lower Norfair decides to throw at me. Like, for whatever reason, flame jets on those blocks. And, you know, hiding stuff in really inconspicuous places. Because we gotta drop the acid using this Chozo statue here. Come on, Chozo statue, do your magic and flush this toilet. That was certainly a phrase of words, a string of words that came out of my mouth. Goodness. Anyway, I kind of end up goofing around for a little bit, and it's like, what am I doing again? And what I'm supposed to be doing is going down here. And luckily, I don't think I needed to use a power bomb, but I did anyway. And then we just have a couple more enemies to deal with, all those magnet things that are suddenly hands. They're just throwing crap at me. So let's go ahead and do this. And now there's crumble blocks here. So time your jumping correctly and you get this missile tank. And then get yourselves ready for a mini-boss. Because the door is locked. Hello! I believe you're called a Chorizo statue, if I remember. Anywho, this one's much more dangerous than the last one. It'll actually try and grab your super missiles and throw them back at you. Otherwise, it shoots stuff on the ground. And I don't really got much more to say about it other than I just keep shooting super missiles at it, even when it's caught my own. Because they still do tons of damage. So yeah, even like that, it dropped my super missile. What a douche. I believe that's actually the second to last mini-boss in the whole game. Which is nice. And then the final major power-up, the Screw Attack. Screw Attack. Okay, I'm just having fun with that one. But I actually want to run back real quick, because I don't remember if I needed the Screw Attack for this one. No, I could probably have just gotten away with using a Power Bomb. Of which I decided to do it in the air. For the final super missile pickup in the entire game. 50 super missiles, baby. But now we can actually, you know, take advantage of using this Screw Attack to get moving. Ah, breaking things. It's so fun. And then I end up screwing around for a little bit because those guys drop super missiles. So I'm like, I want these, please and thank you. And these guys always... Actually, we saw them earlier. They always drop power bombs. Because you can use the power bomb to get up through here. Now these golden guys, you can pop them one of two ways. You can either hit them with a charged plasma beam shot, or you can Screw Attack straight into them and kill them instantly. You actually don't even really need to go up this section anyway, because, well, first, this takes you right back to the entrance. But trying to go up is not really advised, because you're just gonna go to a dead end. It's really just something to come back from. So yeah, you just ultimately hit this dead end. Like, you even have enough room to charge a speed booster, but there's no point. There's nothing to speed boost into. So let's just keep on going for now. Yeah, we have bricks to Screw Attack through, and then there's slowly rising acid. It's not really much to worry about right now, so just keep on moving. And then this part's just another vertical ascension part, so nothing much you need to worry about. Those heads are immune to everything. You can freeze them, but that's about it. And I'm just like, there's secrets here, right? There's secrets here, right? Oh yeah, you're pretty much completely invincible while you're Screw Attacking, so you could just jump right through shots and it won't hurt you. It's kind of funny, honestly. Yeah, we're almost done here, and then we get to show off this one particular section. The acid's gonna be rising pretty quickly up here, so try your best not to fall in, because your energy will drop super sharply, like I end up biffing it here. As you can see how fast it's going down. Oh boy. Don't stay in that too long. Now, as I actually, you know, get brain to lock in for 5 seconds and actually deal with this section. Yeah, this part's gonna be a little suspicious, but we're gonna deal with it later. So we're gonna go up through here for now, because there's plenty of extra power-ups over here. That sphere has nothing, it's just decorating to look like an eye. And yeah, we could go through those ones, because these particular guys can be killed. Yeah, there's nothing suspicious about that wall, is there? Like, how are we supposed to get to that power bomb there? There's crumble blocks and destructible blocks. How do you get to that door? An invisible wall that your X-ray scope can't detect. I'll honestly say that's one of the more bullshit parts of the game. And okay, there's my first real big swear for VHS plays. Who cares? We're having fun here. Yeah, that's actual total nonsense. And to get over to that power bomb, we're just gonna pick this up because we can. And then we're gonna reveal that there's more breakable blocks through here. Yeah, we're gonna be jumping our way through here. Can't take that bottom route. That's a no-go. You actually have to jump up all the way through here. And yeah, it's pretty much nice to have the spring ball for this part, because then you can just keep jumping through. And yeah, you need to break through this in order to get to this door. And this is end up how you getting over to that power bomb. So let's break it down, grab the power bomb. But we're not done over there just yet. We've got at least one more power-up to go and grab. Yeah, there's acid. I have enough energy to where I could just not care. Except I still wait anyway. So yeah, right here, there's a breakable block. Nothing really tells you can go over here, but you can. This is one of the more conspicuous missile power-ups in the entire game, I will say. And if you keep proceeding up past that room, you will loop back up to Upper Norfair. Anywho, we can actually go up through here, and hey, it looks like a claw. That's convenient. Also, I'm taking shit tons of damage. Good thing there's a convenient energy tank here. Am I right? But let's loop back over here real quick. Yeah. The actual way to the boss is through here. So if you want to get to Ridley, they really want you to go out of your way to look around for everything. Can be quite a nuisance if you're just that kind of person who doesn't really want to dig all that much. Anywho, friendly save! And let's get on going over to that, reptilian little, sucker called Ridley. I don't know, I couldn't find the words to how to exactly define Ridley. He's an alien, I'll say that much. And spikes! They hurt a little bit, but it's okay. We're blowing things up, it's fine. The screw attack is very handy. Anywho, this next part here actually requires a power bomb. And then, funny thing, we're almost to all the power bombs in the game, because that was the second to last power bomb tank. And don't worry, we'll be getting to the last one, because we're actually going to be collecting all the power-ups that we have left to collect. Anyhow, we have this one little lift section to go through, and then this isn't really like a mid-boss or anything, but I find these regular enemies to be particularly annoying because you have to wait for them to do their dive kick and then shoot them. But getting them to trigger their dive kick is annoying because in the meantime, they're just going to be throwing crap at you, doing jumps, and if you get up too close to them, they'll even kick you. Like a standing kick. It's annoying. So yeah, just do your best to try and get them to do their dive kicks. Eventually, you'll hit them with enough charge shots, they'll blow up. It's not a problem. So yeah, just try your best to make them do the dive kicks, make them explode, and then we can proceed. And these last two little hallway rooms that we've got right before Ridley, it's basically so you can recharge on stuff. And yes, I will be staying in place to recharge all of my super missiles, because I want every last one of them for the fight with Ridley. So please and thank you, get out of the way and let me recharge my crap. So yeah, we're pretty much just going to be standing right here and grabbing our stuff. This recharge takes a while, so I just cut it all out. Isn't it beautiful? 50 super missiles. At this point, I could just pretty much ignore everything else going on in here, except I have bloodlust and must kill everything. Funny that my screw attack doesn't go through frozen enemies. Kind of weird like that. Alright, Ridley. I'm here for my run back! I am chock full of super missiles and I'm ready to shoot! Hi! Die! He likes to pogo around a lot on his tail. This room is very cramped, so gotta make sure to shoot your shots correctly because that tail will block missile shots. And if you don't wiggle on the D-pad when he's grabbed you, you are probably going to end up taking a lot of damage from him slamming his tail into you. Although that's all he's really got, so just keep shooting all your super missiles. You'll get him. The full fight didn't actually take very long. So, yeah. That's, story-wise, he's supposed to be dead for good now. Because, canonically, the next entry of Ridley we see after this is a clone, another M, and the X-Parasites copying his DNA. And, the Metroid baby he had abducted at the beginning of the game is missing. And unlucky for us, if he took too much damage, he hides an energy tank in this room, so don't forget to grab that. But yeah, that's suspicious. Anyway, there's one more thing we ended up not doing, is there's some destructible blocks up here. Because this actually goes to that room I told you was a dead end. So if we just shoot this down, yeah, we can actually go over here. This is another stupidly cryptic missile tank to find. Because it's like, you really gotta explore around to try and find that one. But we actually only have 4 missile pickups left to get in the whole game. Yeah, for whatever reason, there are only 230 missile pickups in the whole game. Well, each pickup is a thing of 5, but you get the point. The maximum amount of missiles is 230. So yeah, for another section that pretty much requires you to have the gravity suit, is this. So there's a missile tank right here, but they hide another one literally right here. It's weird that they do that, but yep, there's another missile tank right there. And for this last bit, I'm going to show off what actually hitting this guy does. It does nothing. It does jack diddly squat. And for whatever reason, I decided to show off that, hey, let's go in the ship and fully restock our ammo and health. And, you know, drop that fat save. We're almost done. We just got to pick up the final power bomb tank, which will be up this way if me decides to actually space jump over here. You could jump up over here normally, but the place we're supposed to go is up this way. So yeah, a power bomb door hidden all the way up this way, and the only thing that's even, excuse me, that's in here is the final power bomb expansion. So 50-50 for both of those. Hooray! And then down this way, there's actually a wall you can actually screw attack through. And this is the final, like, hidden section in the whole game. So we gotta go ahead and screw attack through these. There's even acid in here, which is extra rude. So make sure to not get grabbed and just screw attack through everything. And the final energy tank is in here. But we're not done just yet. We gotta go ahead and, bomb right through. And then, I don't know why I dip my toesies in the acid, but I do. And then one last bit of screw attacking. Don't touch the spikes, per usual. They are pain. But you can break those. And that was foolish of me to do, but I'll just grab it anyway. And for whatever reason, I decide that specific energy pickup not left behind. Now, for the final 2 missile pickups. There are crumble blocks here, but you can stand in the middle and make them both crumble away. You need to act fairly quickly to get to these, so try and make sure you don't biff it. But for whatever reason, the crumble blocks in the middle here take way longer to respawn. So we're just gonna go ahead and grab that final pickup in the whole entire game. Doesn't completion feel good? Anywho, the next VHS Plays Super Metroid is going to be the final one. We're gonna go down to Turian, we're gonna tell that mother brain what for, and we're gonna save the animals. So thank you very much for watching. I've been Nick, and I will see you guys next time.